Hey guys, Paul here from Meldrum Performance Coaching and the Complete Personal Trainer Podcast. Today, I'm going to be talking about clients who struggle to focus in the gym. Now, I've been doing this for a long time, and I've seen this both with clients, both with trainers when they're doing the training, particularly their business owners, and also people training in the gym by themselves. So this is a very applicable podcast to a number of different people. So a lot of people when they train, they lack focus. They're all over the place. They're distracted, etc., etc. They're thinking of anything else but what they're doing. You ask them how many reps they've done, they've got absolutely zero idea. You ask them the tempo for the exercise, they have no idea. Sometimes you even ask them, what muscle is this working, and they're not really sure, or where it even is meant to feel. So having a better degree of focus in your training will improve your results exponentially. It will allow you to focus on the target muscle. It will allow you to take it through its intended range of motion, put the stimulus exactly where you want it to go. So we need to work out some ways to improve our clients' focus. So there's a couple of tools that I learned from Brian Kane that can be very, very useful for this. The first one is the ABCs. So ABCs are your 3 points of emphasis for each thing that you do in the gym. So A is the first thing you focus on, B is the second, C is the third. Very logical process. So if it's for a squat, the beautiful thing is it can be individualized for each individual client. Or that's a wasted word of individual. It can be individualized for each client. So if you've got one client who really flares their rib cage when they squat, it could be ribs down, knees forward, drive up and back into the bar. That can be the ABCs. Whatever it is, you can individualize this for each person and go, this is your ABC. The cool thing about this is it gives the client something to focus on before you start the set, when they're going through the set, and it gives you something to reiterate to them through the coaching process that you've mutually decided on, and that will show that you're a great coach who pays attention, which is a win-win for everyone. The other one is to ask the clients a couple of things. Focus, where's your focus? Watch your self-talk, watch your body language. So that is a really fantastic tool to be able to get people to come into the moment. So when they're in between sets, what are you focusing on? Focus on the next set. Okay. And now focus on the exercise. Body language. How are you standing? Oh, I'm slumped and lazy, or I'm ready to go. All right, cool. And watch your self-talk. I got this. 12 reps. I don't have this. I don't want to do this. Whatever it is, you can then use these tools to then orientate them and figure out something that will help motivate them and help get them going every single time. Motivation becomes a habit in these particular circumstances. And the last one is a post-workout, check-in or evaluation. And it's called Start, Stop, Continue. And it's something that's been used in the business world for a while. But basically, what's one thing they need to start doing based on the feedback they've gained from this session? What's one thing they need to stop doing? And what's one thing they need to continue doing? So this process can be done all the way down to the micro, all the way up to the macro level as far as you want it to go. But it doesn't necessarily have to go there. So I might start timing my rest periods, because I've noticed in workout that I rest for about 10 minutes between sets. Let's say that happens. I'm going to stop using Instagram during the workout. I'm going to stop going to the bathroom before halfway through work. I'll go before I start. Like, there's anything that they can do anything that happens that interferes with the flow of the workout and someone keeping focus is something they can stop. But we can check in and continue. So what's one thing you can continue doing? Because we want to celebrate the wins. Okay, so probably a theme in this podcast is celebrate the small wins with your clients. So what's a win that they've had? How can you celebrate it and go from there? Thanks heaps, guys. See you soon.